Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hard-working, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim.
Oh! You kidding me?
My goodness. Wow, Giannis, that is ridiculous.
Now here's Bryant. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Hardaway. That one falls. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Outside Hardaway. Puts up the 8-footer. Antetokounmpo outside. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside for Irving. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 5 points.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
And Irving comes to help. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Giannis outside. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And then Irving slams it in.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
Here's Kobe. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Picked by Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Hakeem really excels when operating in the pick and roll. He's such a good roller and a very skilled finisher as well.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
Man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Giannis. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? It's always a good sign. And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 8. Rebound, Julius Irving.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Giannis, no good.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Poke loose. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Kobe. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
That was a slick drive and throwdown by Bryant. Just cruising in for that crush.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Curry. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Anthony's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Giannis outside. And he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Outside Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now, here's Banchero. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry can't get it to go. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills it from outside. SGA's got 14 points for the game. One-on-one here. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Curry. Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Anthony. Outside Irving. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dumps it down.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Right side Tatum. 104 left in the first. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Outside Anthony. Tatum a screen. Inside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
That one falls. Curry's got 6.
And they've repeatedly pulled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves plus a beautiful touch.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Butler. Stolen by Bird. Hardaway with a wide open look. James Harden with the rebound. Now here's Robertson. Good on the triple.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
And it's Jokic missing. Left side Jackson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Hardaway, no good. Outside Jackson. Launches a three. Jokic grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jokic rising up.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
With it. Nothing on the board. Jackson down low. It's good.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Bird high post. Tatum on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Bird tough inside.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Gasol, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Pass to Robertson. From outside, off the mark.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
It's rebounded by Gasol. Now here's Butler. In the paint, Butler.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Pass to Cooper. Gasol with the rebound. Now Robertson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here's Banchero. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Harden. Ooh, Harden taking flight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Bird. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered by Banchero. Here's Cooper. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Kevin?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. To the paint. Here's Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Cooper. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Garnett. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
KG taking no prisoner and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's Harden down low. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Nice positioning from Gasol there. I mean, that time established himself inside and then went up with assertiveness.
And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Substitution on the court.
Curry is inside. Just 4 to shoot. Irving from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 7.
How about Irving stretching out the defense, making the most of a rare trip behind the arc?
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Rebound by Williams. Outside Curry. Olajuwon in the high post. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so here's the home team. Pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. Here's Wade. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Robertson with the steal. To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. He's feeling it. Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's Anthony, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 9.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
Richardson attacking. then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
On the wing, Kobe. 6 points for him. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Oh, great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Knocks it loose. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Towns. Towns is doubled. Rebounded by Tatum. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Taken away by Anthony. Olajuwon with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Deep 2 from Anthony. Here's Olajuwon. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. In the corner, it's Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar outside. The kick out to Towns. Richardson right side. Here's Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master in knowing how to score close inside.
A kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
There's the 3 ball by Bryant.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Irving. Anthony with it. He's got 13. Second shot opportunity. Olajuwon can't hit. Gilgeous-Alexander driving in. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
And stolen by Richardson. Puts up a deep 3. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 16 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Bryant looking it over. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A 3-ball. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Outside Anthony. Down low. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter. Allie Laporte.
Thank you, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Robertson. Jokic grabs the miss. It's tipped. Pass to Cooper. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And the shot is good.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now, Jokic. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Cooper's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Gasol. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And it. As we conclude the third. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Curry. From deep. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Harden. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Away team foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Here's Butler. Here's Cousins. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Aggressive finish by Harden.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Robertson. This one for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
And that's... an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside Gasol. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
Tatum no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the break. Pass to Giannis. And Gasol sends it back.
The defensive player of the year during the 12-13 season was Gasol. Still outstanding at blocking shots.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Carter. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now, SGA. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Giannis. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Bryant. That bucket in no time at all.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Towns. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to end the drought. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that's a foul. Called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Carter. Screen by Giannis. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All alone. Connect on the kick.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, that goes in.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Anthony fires. 16-footer drops in.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Kobe drops them both.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Outside Anthony. Irving. A three-pointer. Good.
You can always trust Dr. J to deliver for you in the high-stakes moments. He's always ready to step up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Now Anthony. Carter outside. Here's Anthony. Shoots the 3. SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander races to the rim.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Now Carter. Got it to go off the glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now here's Anthony. Outside, Olajuwon. Irving outside. And down goes the 3.
The doctor, Julius Irving, is a smooth operator in the clutch.
Bryant outside. From deep. The shot misses. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great